From November 14th to 21st, we're inviting you to join us for a powerful trip to Ghana. This isn't just a vacation. This is a chance to walk through the same places where many of our people were captured, held, and shipped off into slavery. So don't wait. Secure your spot today. We're making history by walking through it. Will you be with us?
Now, you know, before the election, Donald Trump said that he was going to have the biggest deportation event in American history. And the people that would be affected the most by that, I guess they didn't really believe Trump on that at all. Some of them, I guess, felt that it didn't apply to them. So according to, you know, how a lot of people voted in that election, I'm talking about those that it would affect a lot more. They voted more for Donald Trump. Well, Donald Trump is doing exactly what he said he's going to do. In Tallahassee, Florida, I want you to see what happened at a construction site.
Give me your hand!
Yanet Correa screams injustice after her husband was placed on an expedited deportation order after showing up to his immigration check-in in Miami. The detentions are not only creating panic and fear, but Correa's immigration attorney tells NBC6 it's also creating confusion. Immigration court attorney Antonio Ramos tells us this is now the new normal. As the detention of immigrants with what's known as the I-220A form continues, Ramos explained what's been happening inside the court.
People get in front of the judge. The DHS offered dismissal of the case, and I have to make a parenthesis because dismissal of the case in the previous administration, people saw it as a good thing because they're not going to be arrested. So a lot of people accept the dismissal. When they accept the dismissal, they withdraw the application in front of the judge. The case is closed in front of the judge. They are literally in a legal limbo, and they can be detained.
Julissa Hernandez panicked when she saw that her husband's check-in took longer than expected. Her husband was eventually released, but now she's worried about what will happen to her when she shows up for her own immigration check-in next week.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Trump and Tom Homan not playing out here. They go on to construction sites out there in Florida, and let me tell a lot of you FBA men something. You saw all those men being rounded up? Well, that's a lot of job openings coming up, brothers, in Tallahassee. So if you need a job, that's a good construction site for you. Because let's call it what it is. At one point in time in this nation, there'd been nothing but black men working those jobs. Now, we know how this country is. They don't want to pay for labor. So when black men say, nah, you're going to pay me what I'm worth, they say, no, we not. Let's go get these illegal immigrants to do it. And now since Trump is, and Tom Homan is coming through there with ICE, and rounding people up, people are crying. Now, before the election, you know, people was doing a lot of jaw-jacking with FBAs, talking crazy to us, calling us lazy, say we don't need no reparations. And what did FBAs tell all of you? You know what? We're going to show you better we can tell you. Because, see, the only ones that are protecting you is the Democrat Party. And all we have to do is go sit on the couch and watch the show. And that's what a lot of FBAs did. Yes, the FBAs that did vote, they voted majority Kamala Harris. That's true. Maybe a little bit more voted for Trump this time than the last time. But the fact remained, the majority of the voters in the black community chose the couch. And because they chose the couch, this is why you're feeling the pain. See, when the Democrats in office, only FBAs feel the pain. We get disrespected by you know, some, not all, but disrespected by some immigrants. But now, since Trump in there, see, now you're starting to see what we was trying to tell you. See, let me tell the immigrant something. No matter what immigrant where you come from, if you would have supported reparations, listen to me. if you would have supported reparations, if you wasn't going to the Chicago City Council like that one immigrant went up there calling black folks lazy, right? If you just supported black folk and say, you know what, hey, I support y'all. Hey, Democrats, give them their reparations. Guess what ended up happening? If we got our reparations, the Democrats would still be in office right now. And guess what? Y'all wouldn't be rounded up right now. See, you have to think past yourself. And I know some people have this, anti-black racism, and some people feel that anything that black folks get, they got to get. Because some people are against reparations. We already know the folks. We ain't talking about them. But others, as outside of the folks, are against reparations because they can't get it. Because they feel entitled to anything that we get, they supposed to get. That's how entitled they have become in this country, right? So because they don't qualify for reparations, that's why a lot of them are against it. When they should have been like, you know what? It's not even about that right now. I want to stay in America. I'm not trying to get deported. So let me support them FBAs. I'm supporting them for my benefit. Listen, if you support us for your personal benefit, cool. Hey, I call that reciprocal. You get something out the deal, we get something out the deal. Hey, that's a way a relationship should work anyway. We both should be benefiting off of any deal that we're making. But you sided with the folks. Some of you wanted to go vote for him, even though Trump promised that he was going to be deporting y'all. Like, I said this last night in the podcast, and I'm going to say this again. I don't see FBAs coming out to vote for a politician that made it known he was going to target us. If he would have made it known, say, yep, when I get in there, I'm going to go after FBAs. Do you really think we would have came out and say, yeah, we're going to vote for that guy because he's not going to mess with me? We know as black people, it don't matter what kind of black you are, sure, at least FBAs. We know that, hey, if he's promising it, well, hey, let's make sure he don't get in office. I'm telling all you immigrants and the Democrat Party, we are the only ones that will get you in office and the only ones will keep you out of office. It's us. And I know you hate that. Because, see, y'all strategy was to import everybody and hopefully you can get them a quick citizenship so they can vote, and that never works. It's because you don't want to do right by us. You don't want to give us our just due and what's owed to us. So really, we hold all the cards. We can just keep sitting it out, and Democrats will never get in office. That's number one. Number two, we also hold all the cards economically. Say, what you mean? Y'all at the bottom. Not collectively. See, collectively, we are the number one consumer in America. And if the number one consumer says, I'm not spending with nobody, I'm going to cook at home. I'm not going out. I'm not taking these, I'm going to cut down my vacations. I'm going to cut down my spending. I'm going to cut down this, cut down that. That hurts America if we do it collectively. And if we say we're going to keep that money in our bank accounts and don't spend anything with nobody. Look at Target right now. Target, Walmart, Home Depot, they've all got on with the investors and saying, hey, some of us, or Target in particular, we've been boycotted, and some of us may be boycotted because they have to tell the investors if anything going to happen major with the money. Black folks hold all the power with these corporations. They really do. All we have to do is say, hey, we're not shopping with you, or you, until you do right by black people, and you stick to it. These corporations aren't as powerful as they come across. But when it comes to this situation with this immigration, and see, FBA's not saying nothing about it. We know why? Because y'all disrespected us. That's what y'all did. You sided with the folks. Black folks, to a very shameful fault, kept begging y'all black and brown, black and brown, black and brown. I mean, it literally became like a chant, black and brown. Every time some black folk, black and brown. Well, this happened to black and brown people. Everything's black and brown, but nobody on the other side say brown and black. So black folks and finally wised up to that. And now everybody's on their own. Delineation is here, and I love delineation. We finally, as a people, are respecting ourselves, respecting our community, and we got to act like other groups. Because you know what? When they target us, they're like, ooh, that's opportunity for us. That's how they look at it. and black men in particular, you need to be the same way. Ooh, where they round them up at? Where that's at? Oh, I know what that is. I'm going tomorrow because I need a job. That's what you do. Act just like these other groups. They take advantage when the system attacks us. So you take advantage when they go after them. It's just that simple. Maybe next time, I'm talking about those who, voted for Trump, definitely in the Latino community. Maybe next time you will probably think about it a little bit, especially when a politician is saying they're going to target you, because I will keep saying this. You're not white. No matter what they put on paper, no matter what they classify you as, you're not white. You're never going to be white, no matter what. You're always going to be other to them. They only care about themselves. When it comes to power, when it comes to money, when it comes to whatever, it's for them. It's not for you. It's not. FBA's tried to tell some of you that, but some of you don't want to listen. So, you find out the hard way, unfortunately. It's messed up, but you're going to find out the hard way. And a lot of people in a lot of different communities are starting to admit, hey, FBA's are right. But brothers, they got some jobs.